Okay everyone, here we have another Trangia in its bag, keeping it nice and safe, and everyone will recognise this. It's the Trangia Mini, the T28. This has been around for about 40 years, 39 years actually. It was originally introduced for the Carrymore International Mountain Marathon, which I think has changed names obviously since then. It was designed to be small, compact, easily carried. I just have to get the lid off it, which is a bit difficult with my hand. I've still got the hard plastic to protect the frying pan. I have made one change. This is a, I don't know if you can see that. It's a, yeah, if you can see that, it's a Soto pot grabber. Does the business. I got this because I don't like the little wire, well, it's not wire, it's thin springy metal that you get with the T28, the Mini. This seems a bit more substantial and it fits in perfectly into the system. The other thing I have is a brass sparker and flints. I keep this in a polythene bag because aluminium and brass can sometimes have a bit of galvanic corrosion. Little Bic lighter, microfiber cloth, the pot, bit discoloured from peaty water. It has the ring round here so it will connect up perfectly to the burner, or incidentally the Trangia triangle. I found this, and also if you buy these separately, they do not come with the Trangia bag. This is a new bag. I had to replace an old one, so I got a pack of 2 from the web shop in Sweden, sent over. Just to keep it nice. And original, of course. As I was saying, you don't really want the brass interacting with the aluminium. It just fits in there. In the winter, you're probably better off having a little bit of insulation cork or silicone ring or whatever underneath, just to help with the burn. And as usual, I'm using an aftermarket simmer ring. It does help. The simmer ring doesn't fit perfectly, neither does the Trangia one. It does when you have it half closed, which is what you'd be using it on. And if you're snuffing it, it's so easy just to put on. Now, I'll just show you how well this works. You can see it locks on the little Soto. Lovely fit. I'm quite happy with that. And that just goes on and take it off to the side. Now what I'm going to do is I'll fill this up with a little bit of alcohol and also show you another part that I often carry with the Mini. Okay, 1 minute. I usually will carry one of these. It's a foil windscreen. I've got a few of these. You can make them yourself out of pie dishes or whatever. And it just goes round and it protects that. These are pot stands. They're not really windshields. They are susceptible to wind. So I would always carry a windshield with. And we'll just give you an idea of how it's like. Okay, I've changed it over to my old 27 frying pan lid just to keep it off the surface, because I'll be needing the lid from this. I'm just going to use one of these matches because this is quite far down. We'll just move it out of the way so we don't overheat the camera until it blooms. You should be able to see it, and it's bloomed already. Now we'll just, I'm using the Soto pot grab. There it is. It's all locked on. Can use that as the lid, and we'll just let that bubble away. And there we have it, boiling up. Here. I'll get this ready to snuff this out. And there we have everything done. Just out of interest, you'll be able to see that's holding that perfectly. Now there's been quite a lot of heat transferred onto the frying pan underneath, which is I would put insulation under this. Obviously fireproof. A silicone pad is good. It just means that you'll get a better burn if it's cold. You don't want the heat going into the ground. You want it going up. You could probably see that the flames were coming out the sides here. In windy weather, this doesn't operate exactly like a normal storm burner. You'll also see that you do get a bit of discoloration everywhere, depending on the fuel. I was using bioethanol. It's not much being used up. I'll have to put that back into the bottle. Now, what do I like about this? Nice sized pot, easy to chuck into your pack. It's compact. The frying pan is not much use. It's what are you going to do with that? Not much really, but it makes a good lid. Everything's compact, everything fits in. It's The burner stand is pretty standard. It's also used in the micro, and you can buy this on its own for your own burners. The only thing that you have to watch is that sometimes these tabs can get bent in too much or out. They can sometimes get it so that you can't get your burner out. It should just be stiff enough to hold it, like so. You just bend them back in or out. They're just stamped through. It's very lightweight. It's not the best design in the world, but it works. Everything fits in perfectly. There's room around the side to put in cloths, a lighter, this, which is ideal. It just slots in at the side. I like it, and I can see just why it would have been used for mountain marathons, etc. A little, you don't need much alcohol. You could store some in there and then have another 50ml bottle or 30ml bottle with extra, just to top it up for an overnighter. It's easy to put in your pack. It's easy to put in the car. It's just a nice little system. If you just want something for maybe going away for the day hill walking, at the same time you can use this for longer trips. It's lightweight. The pot is very good. I've never tried cooking in it. I only boil water, but it does me. So that's another Trangia stove that I have. Any questions? Ask below. If you liked, give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, subscribe. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.